So California cannot share personal identifiable information of California gun owners with anti-gun researchers. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines? And yes, Jared did beat me to press with this story, but do you know what else is taking a beating? My 401k. And that is why I opened up a Lear Capital Advantage IRA. I had a couple 401ks sitting around that I transferred into my Lear Capital Advantage IRA, and now I am invested in precious metals. And you can do the same by calling 1-800-741-0551 and getting your free investor's guide to gold and silver. Lear Capital is the gold standard in precious metals with over $3 billion in trusted transactions and an almost perfect rating on Trustpilot. And now for a limited time, you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver and free shipping on your first order by calling 1-800-741-0551. Lear Capital is an American conservative-based company that supports shows like mine. So go ahead and give them a call at 1-800-741-0551. One more time, that is 1-800-741-0551, or checking out the link in the description below. Okay, guys, now let's talk about what is going on with California. California passed this new law a while ago that lets the government share personal identifiable information on gun owners, such as concealed carry permits, with anti-gun violence researchers. What could possibly go wrong? Well, we have seen what can go wrong, where California accidentally doxed thousands of gun owners. So what happened was the Second Amendment Foundation teamed up with the Firearms Policy Coalition to file a lawsuit in California's Superior Court asking for a preliminary injunction against California sharing this personal information. The case is known as Brandeis versus Bonta, and the plaintiffs contend that California is violating gun owners' right to privacy by sharing this information with anti-gun researchers. Also, it says the legislature improperly modified Proposition 63. Proposition 63 puts limits on the information that the Justice Department can share with outside organizations, such as the anti-gun researchers. So the plaintiffs asked for a preliminary injunction. In a motion for a preliminary injunction, the first thing that the courts will consider is the likelihood that the plaintiffs would succeed on the merits of the case. Basically, if the judge believes that the plaintiffs would likely get a permanent injunction based on the facts of the case, the judge will issue a preliminary injunction, since that is the most likely outcome of the case. Now we get into balance of harm. The plaintiff in this case says that even if the Justice Department assures them that they wouldn't leak any confidential information, that assurance would ring hollow due to things like the data breach, where California accidentally leaked thousands of gun owners' information to the internet. The defendants, which is the state of California, said that there is no irreparable harm because information has already been turned over to researchers as of November of 2021. The judge came back and said, well, that shows that there's no irreparable harm to those people, but how about the people that were added afterwards, or the people that had new information added to the databases? Therefore, the judge correctly ruled that the plaintiffs had irreparable harm, and the judge granted a preliminary injunction because they shown how they can have irreparable harm and the likelihood to succeed on the merits. So there is a preliminary injunction right now from California's Superior Court. Who knows what's going to happen? The state will probably appeal, but we'll see. If you look out in New York, with the Gun Owners of America case out there, the state appealed the emergency stay and got it, which is a very confusing situation right now because that usually doesn't happen. And I really hope it doesn't happen in this case. So right now, the judge said that the plaintiffs are entitled to their preliminary injunction. That does not mean the case is over. There's still going to be a hearing for a permanent injunction, which will happen down the road. But as of right now, this is a great victory for gun owners in California and beyond California. Any victory of gun owners in California is a victory for gun owners as a whole. We have to support each other as brothers and sisters. So I celebrate my California brothers and sisters victory over a tyrannical California government. Maybe one day we will take back California. Kind of doubt it, but we can try. All right, guys, remember, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. It seems like we hit a wall and we're not really growing in subscribers at all, but it seems like other people are experiencing the same issue. So I don't know if it's an algorithm change or if we're being targeted because of gun owners. I don't know. I think it's probably more of an algorithmic change. We just have to figure out what the new algorithm is and combat it that way. All right, guys, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I am out of here, Wolverine's motherfucker.